Hi everyone, it's Rebecca and Penny. We're back for Thursday story time. Now our story times are going to soon be coming to an end, but it doesn't mean that you can't still enjoy reading books. If you've enjoyed these episodes, you can also find all of our old stories on the LBTV YouTube channel, so you can check them out there. What have you got? Does anybody know what this is? If you do know what it is, you can put it in the comments below. Well, that is a good intro for our next story, which is very silly. And this is a very silly object to bring to our story time. This story is called You Can't Take an Elephant on the Bus. Now, it's a story by Patricia Cleveland Peck, and it's got some very silly animals in it. Are you going to stay for our story? Yes. Okay. You can't take an elephant on the bus. It would simply cause a terrible fuss. Elephants' bottoms are heavy and fat and would certainly squash the seats quite flat. And don't sit a monkey in a shopping trolley, for monkeys are naughty and find it jolly to snatch your shopping and chuck it about. No, leave monkey at home when you go out. Nor should a tiger travel by train. Think of the panic, think of the pain. Tigers are built to spring and to leap. Think of the passengers half asleep. And don't hail a taxi if the driver's a seal. With such slippery flippers, he can't grasp the wheel. The taxi will slither and probably swerve, then throw everyone out at the very next curve. A centipede on roller skates is rather bizarre. With 100 feet, he'd go fast and go far. But to put on his boots would take him an age. He'd get in a temper, he'd get in a rage. Don't put a camel in a sailing boat. It's far too tricky to keep afloat. His hump and his feet would, I think, capsize the vessel and make it sink. A giraffe in an aeroplane wouldn't be right. The roof of a plane just hasn't the height. With legs and a neck so bony and long, a giraffe on a plane would simply be wrong. And don't ask a whale to ride a bike. Just imagine what it would be like. Without a bottom to sit on the seat, how would he pedal without any feet? A pig on a skateboard, another mistake. He'd be too heavy, it would probably break. Or his trotters would totter, unable to grip, and up and over the skateboard would flip. Ow. And I wouldn't put a hippo in a hot air balloon. The basket's too small, there wouldn't be room. And if it did fly with hippo's great weight, it would come crashing down in a terrible state. And never let a bear near an ice cream van. Bears gobble up ice cream as fast as they can, and if they're stopped, they get annoyed, and an angry bear is one best to avoid. Then how can we travel? The animals shout. How can we animals get carried about? What's the best vehicle? We haven't a clue. Well, I've got an idea. How about you? How should all these animals travel, Penny? Do you know? Nope. Animals on roller coasters are good for a laugh. There's room here for everyone, even giraffe. So it's goodbye to skateboards, balloons, and that bus. For now, we have a conveyance that suits all of us. That was a very silly story. Can you imagine a bunch of animals on a roller coaster? Well, I hope you've enjoyed that story as much as we have. We'll be back next week for our final story time. So I hope to see you then. For now,